Hello, hello, hello. This is Rocky Jordan for Rocky's Rants, episode 14. This is my fifth take of this video. I'm always having problems with camera. But anyway, well, my phone. It's 5th of July now. Happy 4th of July, everyone. America. For people that don't live in this country, hi. I don't know. But yeah, it's now technically the 5th of July because it's like 1 in the morning. And I just thought I'd do a video because I realized, I didn't do a video Thursday because, there's a holiday coming up, and then there was no stream for Killer Instinct, so it wasn't really a whole lot to talk about. Yeah, there's not that much news just because it's like slowly coming out. I'm expecting a Cinder trailer this month. I'm thinking it's going to be this month because they have 8 characters to release. They only showed 1. And, yeah, there should be a trailer coming up. Or at least a trailer for, I'd even be fine with, Shadow Jago's, trailer. He never got a trailer. Maybe they show, a ton of new moves that he has that's very different from Jago. That would be pretty sick. I would actually be fine with that. But, no, because Cinder was teased. We all know that was Cinder in Combo's trailer. So this video I titled it The Future of Killer Instinct, and my opinions on things that people have been asking for and things that they're doing, things that they've said, and just overall what I think the outcome when it's all said and done, when Killer Instinct's done, what the game should be. When they release a disc version and all the DLC's on there, there's nothing else to add. So first of all, one of the main things I liked about this game, and I've told you guys before, is the uniqueness of the characters. The characters are very, very different from each other. And you're like, well, yeah, there's only 8 of them, though. Yeah, that's fine. Eight's a good number, but I would like more than 8. But I don't want Street Fighter 4 roster. Street Fighter 4 is 46 characters or something like that? There's too many. There's just too freaking many. Remember that one guy in the background of Street Fighter 2 that had a cane? Let's throw him in there. It's too much. It is too much for one game. Make Street Fighter 5. You don't need every single character in there. I don't know, Mortal Kombat was kind of cool doing that, but it's just not appealing to me. That many characters, you're bound to repeat yourself too much. In my opinion, the way that this franchise is going on, they said that, as long as there's a want for Killer Instinct, they'll just keep adding new content. I like that, and I don't like that. And here's why. So, like I said, the character roster, right now we have 9 characters for Season 1. Shadow Jago is one of them. He's not very unique, but if they give him a good enough unique, his own moveset, I can brush that to the side. Okay, you have one clone character. He's Jago, but he looks different. If you saw them both together, you wouldn't just be like, yeah, it's the same guy. He's got the cool mask and everything, and he's got chains and stuff, and he even sounds different. It's cool. If he has his own moveset to go with that, then I will forgive that. Okay, we have 9 characters. Season 2 is bringing 8. They said they're bringing 8. Unless something happens and we get more than that, we're expecting 8. So, now you got 17 characters. Hopefully they're very, very unique. And the thing with Killer Instinct is, the number one thing I want to see is I want to see every character return. Even, I've said it a couple times, I hate Tusk. But even Tusk, I want every single character to come into this game. Because this is a reboot. Meaning, this isn't the last, hopefully this isn't the last Killer Instinct game to come out. I really don't want them to just, here's Killer Instinct, 5 years into it, they're still releasing DLC, and it's 80 characters. No thank you, no, I don't want that. I want 3 seasons total. That means if there's 8 characters season 2, 8 characters the next season after that, that's 25 total characters. 25. And there's only so many archetypes you can do, grapplers and rushdown characters. There's only so many things you can do before you start repeating yourself. So, what I think they should do is just season 3. Release all the DLC, release all the, everything. Once everything's completely released, you release it on disc. So instead of, season 1 disc, season 2, no. Killer Instinct the game is released in disc form, hopefully at least on PC and other platforms. I would be, PS4 or something. I would love to be able to go to my friend's house that has a PS4 and not have to bring my Xbox with me every time because he wants to play Killer Instinct, but he doesn't want to buy an Xbox because he has something against Xbox. So it would be nice that as soon as season 3 is done, saying that we do get a season 3, as soon as that's done, port it to other platforms, and just that's it. Killer Instinct. It's just called Killer Instinct, but it's technically Killer Instinct 3. Just like Mortal Kombat's called Mortal Kombat X, or Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance or something. They didn't call it 765. They had subtitles for it. This one's just Killer Instinct. It's a reboot, and it's technically the 3rd one. So, as soon as season 3 is released, you got 25. You have a ton of stuff in the game, 25 characters, and that's that game. Just like Mortal Kombat has a ton of characters. Mortal Kombat 9 has a ton of characters. Had all their stuff released, and they're done with it. Mortal Kombat 10 plays similarly to Mortal Kombat 9, but they've already added a bunch of new mechanics and new things, new ways of playing it. So, after Season 3 ends, release a disc version and either move on to Mortal Kombat versus Killer Instinct, which I can't think of a single person that'd be like, Scorpion versus Fulgore, are you Mwah. Oh my, everyone fucking wants that. There's not, everyone wants that. I'm sorry, everyone, Tekken versus Street Fighter was fine, but Killer Instinct versus Mortal Kombat, you cannot get a better cast of characters in any game. You just can't. That would just be fantastic. And if that doesn't happen, then move on to Killer Instinct 4. Call it something, Killer Instinct Killer Instinct Saberwolf's Revenge or something. Move on to another game. Then that way, okay, people like Killer Instinct 3. You have a brand new take on characters, a brand new take on everything. Jago's completely redesigned, Glacius redesigned. Maybe some characters don't make it into that, and maybe potentially new characters. But at least you have the 3rd one, which has all the classic characters. Just like Mortal Kombat 10 is going to be awesome. But it's hard to top Mortal Kombat 9 because Mortal Kombat 9 had all the characters we loved. They had a couple surprises like Freddy Krueger and stuff, but that was like a complete homage to the classic games. And it's like, okay, we know you guys like the classic games, you like all these characters. Here's a fresh take on that in a new, next gen, new consoles, new way of fighting game. And there you go. That's what this Killer Instinct should be to me, in my opinion. So as soon as season 3 is done, disc it, move on. Next Killer Instinct game. It should be a franchise. It shouldn't just be, hey, 5 years has passed and there's 80 characters and there's Shadow Jago, Silver Jago, and Blue Jago and Green Jago. Just don't. So anyways, and yeah, you can save things you can add new mechanics in the next game. as far as this game goes right now, there's that's the next thing I'm going to talk about, is Iron Galaxy shouldn't change anything from Season 1. The only thing that should be touched up on Season 1 content, are the 3 things. These are 3 things, and that is it. All the characters are perfectly balanced. If they tweak it a little bit more, just like Jago, just nerf him a teeny bit, not too much, and that's fine. That's it as far as mechanics. Don't do anything else with it. Outfits. You can give them more outfits, you can give them more accessories, and colors. That's it. That is the only thing that should be changed with Season 1 characters. Oh, sorry. For the 4th thing, and this is not... The mechanics of how they play and everything should not be changed. The only thing as far as moves, or they're fighting or anything, the only thing that should be changed is just adding stuff. So they should fight just how they fight now, but they should have ultimates, more ultras, so different, you can select different ultras, and that's it. That's pretty much it. Finishing, like, don't give them any extra moves, don't give them any extra tech or anything. Leave it as it is. It's perfect. There was the question about TJ Combo's air mechanic that he has, that, you know, he can take people out of the sky and continue comboing on them. That is unique to him. Some people think that they're going to do that to everyone, and I really hope not. I hope not. This, for the love of God, no. Because then Combo won't be that unique, in my opinion. He'll be like Saberwolf. He'll have his unique stuff, but that mechanic should just be to him. And like Killer Instinct Central said, oh yeah, the new mechanic will be in Season 2. And I think they were misinformed. I think it's just for Combo. And freaking hope so. I would just keep, don't fix what isn't broken. Yeah, the other thing I've seen comments from people about, they say, oh man, one guy agreed with me, yeah, they should bring Idol back. Make him like a Sentinel character, or like Hugo from Street Fighter. Fuck no. No! I hate that people if you like it, then that's fine. That's your opinion. In my opinion, it's the stupidest shit in the world to have a character that is bigger than the goddamn screen. I can't, just thinking about it pisses me off. When I played Street Fighter 2 for the first time as a kid, and the new characters were announced, I was like, oh yeah, new characters, I liked all the characters that were announced, besides the big-ass dude. He's like twice the size of Ryu. And he just looks silly. Like, hitboxes and how everything works. If someone punches straight forward and they're going over the other character's head, that should not register a hit. The character should not be that fucking huge. Fulgor is a robot. They could have made Fulgor a big-ass Sentinel robot, but they didn't because just relative size. Just relative to the screen. This game, if you jump in the air, Sadir is constantly jumping all over the place, you can still see the opponent's feet on the ground, and you're in the air at the highest point you can be, but both characters are still on stage. And it should stay that way. There shouldn't be a character that's so big that if he jumps a little bit, half his body will be out of the screen. No, thank you. No, I'm sorry if you like that, but that's one of the worst things to happen to fighting games, in my opinion, is those types of goofy-ass characters. There's Hugo and freaking... Maybe even Zangief's not that huge, but like Hugo's just stupidly big. The Sentinels were cool, but they're like... every character goes out of the screen and you can't see the other character as you're falling. Like, that's just a thing that was in Mortal Kombat. So Marvel vs. Capcom. That was just a thing, so that fits. But no, thank you. No, thank you. The other thing that people have been asking for, and I'm just not seeing it, at least not for this game. Maybe if this game has a sequel, 2v2 matches, which is you select two characters and you can like switch them in between the matches and like do combos that involve two characters and everything. That's too similar to the other games. I think that would take the uniqueness out of Killer Instinct, and it would just be another game. Like, that needs to stay out, in my opinion. Just because it's too many other places are doing it. Too many fighting games are doing that same mechanic. A different version of that, maybe. Maybe somehow incorporate 4 fighters on the screen at the same time. That would be very interesting to see. If somehow, like, 2 fighters fought each other at the same time. Like, 4 people could be playing on one system. That would be crazy. That would be nuts if somehow they did that. Where there's 4 characters on screen and they're all fighting at the same time. But it's not like stupid to where like you got 2 people in the middle getting hit by the people on the outside, like they would be in separate platforms or something, something. Maybe along that lines, but 2v2, no thank you. Yeah, for the most part, like those are the mechanics that I don't want to change. Like I said, any new mechanic that comes to this game should be character specific. At the end of this game, if we get every character, that's including Idol and Gargos, if we get every original character from the first 2 games, and we have 3 seasons, that's 10 new characters on top of all those, including Gargos and Idol. That's 10 brand new characters. One character, 2 characters from season 1. You got Shadow Jago and Sadira. Season 2, you got, this is just saying that there is 8 people. You have the new, why can't I remember names? I swear to God. You got the new girl. I can see everything that you do, and I'm the wind and the whatever. It's a girl's name, and you don't even know what she looks like yet. That's a new character for season 2, and then there's another character for season 2. So that's 4 characters so far, and then if you have Idol and Gargos returning season 3, there's 6 more brand new characters. 10 total, and there you go. 10 new characters and 15 returning characters, because there's 15 total. And then you're free to make a sequel with, you don't have to have all of the original cast in the sequel, because you can just pick the popular ones out. I would like Sadira to return in the next one. Maybe a couple characters don't have to return. You just go by the popularity, Fulgore, you get a brand new Fulgore with a new look. I mean, I don't know how you can get better than you do now, but yeah, I want this game to have a sequel after season 3. I don't want it to just keep building off the same game. I think that would just ruin it. I think people would lose interest. And like I said, you don't want to squash what you already have. So this game, if you're like, oh, we want new mechanics and a new combo system, everything, wait till you make a sequel first. Don't mess this game. These are seasons. So at the end of the day, I bought season 1. I like the way it plays. If each season you change the way the game plays, you never get to enjoy the first game you had. That's why the mechanics for new stuff should be just character specific. So the way the game plays, in my opinion, should not change. It should not change. There's no reason why it should. Because it's a free-to-play game, so if there are new updates and they change things around, you have to have that update. That's the biggest drag in the world if that's the case. So they need to stay away from doing drastic changes to how the game plays. You can give different mechanics to different characters, but don't mess with how it played. W Helix did it perfectly. Leave it the hell alone. So, yeah, that's my opinion on these things. Like I said, no 2v2, no big ass characters like Hugo. Leave mechanics alone. 3 seasons, and then work on a sequel or work on Killer Instinct versus Mortal Kombat, because by the time season 3's out and you get a disc version of Mortal Kombat or of Killer Instinct 3, Mortal Kombat 10 would have already been out for a while. So, like, season 3, I think that season 3 will be another year or maybe another 8 months at least after season 2 is released. So that has plenty of time to have, start working on Mortal Kombat versus Killer Instinct. Everyone wants it. Everyone wants that. And the last thing I want to add is Maximilian made a video recently, which is, he uploaded it yesterday. And it got me excited, and then I got kind of disappointed because I watched the video and I was like, oh, it's not actually happening. The title of the video is Predator in Mortal Kombat 10, and I got so excited when I saw the title, and then I clicked on it, and it's just a rumor. It's like, fuck. And the one thing I learned, though, is that Maximilian agrees with me on something I've been saying since the beginning of time. If they make a new Killer Instinct game, I can't imagine Alien and Predator being in any other fighting game. I want to see Alien and Predator in a fighting game, but Killer Instinct is the only one I can think of that it would fit with. Then they revived it, and I was like, dude, I don't care who has to do what. Get them in this game. Season 3, like, okay, so total, there's 10 new characters after 3 seasons. There should be 8 new characters and 2 guest characters. So they're technically new too. So 2 guest characters, which are freaking Alien and Predator. He agreed. He was saying, oh, there was a rumor that someone sent a picture of Predator and Scorpion to Ed Boon, and he was like, oh, that looks cool. And a bunch of people took it as, oh, Predator's in the next game. No, he was just saying it was cool. It's not confirmed or anything. It's very unlikely because it's 2 different movie studios, 2 different completely things. It's not like obtaining rights from a company. It's like if he was in the game, you'd be promoting some other movie company's movie for them, because Predator's coming out in about 2 years or less, and Prometheus 2 is going to come out. So Season 3 will be out next year. Like, there's not a doubt in my mind that it's definitely next year. There's no way they can get it by the end of this year, because they're still on season 2. Still haven't done season 2. So the timing would be perfect for them to be promoting the game and the movies at the same time. That'd be perfect. So my hopes, I said it 1,000 times, some people are, I hate guest characters and blah, 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 blah. You hate guest characters, don't fucking play as them then. I hate Jago. I don't like the way he plays. I don't like that he's like Ken and Ryu, but he's in the game. And if every time I play a match, Jago comes on and I'm versus Jago, I'm like, this is horrible. Shut up. Go back to kindergarten, you freaking child. Like, seriously, the guest characters are perfect for fan service. Just like Sonic and Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I'm a huge Sonic fan. I don't like playing as Sonic in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I think he's horrible in that game. But I like that he's in it. I wish they could have made him better, but I like that he's in it, period. That's a smart move by putting him in the game. Super smart move. Metal Gear Solid Snake. That was cool too. Just like Pac-Man and Mega Man's in the new one, and People like to see these characters. Predator and Alien would be perfect. They would absolutely be perfect. And I could just imagine the freaking tech that they could give. Oh, man. It's just so sick. Tell me you don't want to see... They're not called fatalities. They're called ultimates. Okay, you're playing as the xenomorph from Aliens. You beat your opponent. What is his fatality or ultimate? He throws a hugger on the guy's face, and then a thing rips out of his chest. Fatality, boom. There you go. Blew your mind. You definitely want to see that. Yes. I think this video has gone on long enough. Yeah, there's not much else I can think of. I want to put a big emphasis on stay away from big characters because they're fucking stupid. My opinion. So anyway, if you stuck through the whole video, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you don't want. Let me know what you want to happen with this game and what you definitely don't. Just like things that people have said that they want to add that you're just like, I don't think it would fit, you know. Even if that's Alien vs. Predator, you know. If you disagree with me, fine. I think they should be in it, but that's just me. And yeah, I think those are the only two guest characters I would want in this game. I don't think any guest characters other than that, in just my opinion, I can't think of any that would fit. And this is a reboot, so I think if they had guest characters like Mortal Kombat or something, I think they could wait until this game is done with this Season 3, and then they can do that for the next game. Yeah, just my opinion. So, anyway, yeah, I said like, comment, subscribe like a minute ago. So, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for sticking through the whole thing, 27 minutes, and thank you.